Hi, welcome to the story so far. This is episode number 2, and today we're going to talk about beware the lizard in your brain. This isn't a biology class, but this is more about where all things start. All good ideas, all good intentions start in your mind, but they also die in your mind. So the reason I wanted to share this is because before I continue to share with you all about my journey and some of the things that I had to go through and overcome and learn and relearn and retrain so I could go out and invest in positive cash flow real estate. There was a lot of stuff that I needed to do before I actually committed to my first investment. And as I mentioned, it all starts in your mind. Think about this. How many brilliant ideas have you ever had? I'm pretty sure the answer is quite a lot of them. A second question can be, how many of those ideas have you actually implemented and profit from it, for example? You see what I mean? And maybe if the answer is yes, good for you. Congratulations. I'm pretty sure that there's always room for improvement. So this is very relevant in everyone's life because regardless of where you are, you can step up your game in different areas. Without going into too much detail, the human brain has two areas, if you like. Okay? It has the rational part of the brain, which is the one that, that allows you to do ballet, have motor skills, math skills, art, music, for those accountants, be able to analyze all those numbers and facts and figures and all that sort of stuff. And then there is the primitive part of the brain. We all have it. It sits somewhere in the back here connected to your spine. And it's the one responsible for survival. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, it's the one that right now is telling you, what is this guy talking about? He's a freak. I am not. Are you sure you're not? Anyway, back to this. All wild animals have it. It's the part of the brain of a wild animal that enables them to eat, sleep, make babies, and survive. We have it too. For example, if I was sitting here and a tiger jumps into this room, I wouldn't think, oh, it's a tiger, it's 150 kilos, it has big claws, I better run. No, that part of the brain will take control of my whole system and will make me run. Now here are some ideas on how to tame the lizard brain. How to tame the lizard in your brain. That rhymed. Wow, cool. Now, it's never going to go away, by the way. So you're never going to master that. Not even the most successful businessmen, entrepreneurs, investors, adventurers, you name it. You cannot get rid of it. But you can learn to live with it. And what I wanted to share with you is a couple of things. Considering it's never going to go away and you need to live with it, there's a couple of things you can do to actually tame it and understand when it's kicking in and when it's trying to steal your dreams, rob your dreams, stop you from being or getting to where you want to go. And this is where you need to have that sort of level of awareness, if you like, right? So there's a couple of things. In my personal experience, there's been two things. Obviously, acknowledging that it lives with me, that it makes me feel afraid of failing. It gives me fear. It wants to keep me protected and hiding here in my room. It wants me to be part of the pack. Okay, so I'm not, I'm feeling very comfortable and safe. The second thing that I wanted to share with you guys is education. Okay, education. I'm not talking about the school education and the things you learn in school and that sort of stuff. It's the particular education that you will need to do the things you want to do. If you want to be a share investor, Then you should probably start reading books, going to seminars, listening to tapes, podcasts, talking to people that have done it successfully. And that's one of the things that I did when I started this journey, was to try to diffuse or tame the lizard inside my brain with education. So I went out, bought the books, went to the seminars, talked to people that were doing it successfully, jumped on the blogs online and read a ton, follow financial advice, legal advice from solicitors, okay? So there's a whole lot of things that you can do to make sure that when the lizard in your brain, the wild animal part of your brain that wants to keep you safe and protected and safe from failing kicks in, you can understand and you can go, okay, right, here's that little voice, that resistance inside my brain. I'm identifying it, I'm acknowledging it, the fact that it's there, but I'm not going to let it drive. I drive, not this thing. Okay, and to me, that was a turning point. That was an important part of me taking massive action. Okay, because that is the difference. In this part of the brain is that all dreams die. All dreams die. Thank you for listening again. Please feel free to subscribe, leave comments below, share some ideas, share some of your thoughts. And remember, if you don't know, if you don't think what I'm talking about is real, there's some information there on the show notes. But most importantly, that voice right now that is telling you that I don't know what I'm talking about, that is the lizard brain. It is the one that's trying to make you non-accountable for your future, for your decisions, for the things that you know you need to do and you're not doing. So remember, acknowledge it and make sure that you're in control. Until next time, thank you for listening, and stay tuned, because in the next episode I'm going to be breaking down the education part. I'm going to be sharing with you what are the most relevant resources that I went to not only find tips and strategies and all the things I needed to do about following my pursuit, my journey in positive cash flow real estate, but also the things that I had to go through to expand my mind, to open up my mind and be able to put more things in here that were going to equip me better to make better decisions and diffuse the wild animal brain, the lizard brain. Thank you again. Until next time.